Hi everyone, this is Adrian at 18 Echo SF. Well, you're not looking at Adrian, you're looking at my 2016 Porsche Cayman. All of my previous videos, for those of you that have subscribed to my channel, you know that it's been a gun channel, handguns specifically, and especially 1911s, which are my handguns of choice. But over the years, ever since I've been about 15 years of age, I've been a Porsche lover as a kid and all through my college years and business years. And I've had a number of Porsches, and I just love the brand. I was also a vice president of one of the Porsche Club of America regions. It was called Schattenbaum. It's in southern New Jersey and in the Cherry Hill area. And for the past 27 years, I haven't owned a Porsche. I had to buy another home. I had to get my son through college. All of the things that kind of get in the way of life if you're not making buku amounts of money. And of course, during those years, I was also building my computer business, and which eventually became reasonably successful, but still didn't allow for me to go out and continue buying Porsches. But now that I'm retired and have a few extra bucks, I was now able to do it. And I'm not going to go over the whole car at this point. I just thought that I would show you what I got. This is a base model Cayman with a few options. I did increase the size of the wheels, which you can see right there. Those are 19-inch Porsche Boxster S wheels, and I did get an all-leather interior, and I upgraded the dash to have white gauges, which I have always loved. Used to come stock in Caymans and Boxsters, and then they made it an option, of course. Porsche loves you to buy options. There's a joke in the Porsche world that it's amazing that they even give you an engine and tires at no extra charge. But anyway, so this is my new car. It's my daily driver. For those of you that might be sitting there going, oh nice, he's got a Porsche in the garage and whatever else he's driving on the street. But for me, and all the Porsches that I've owned, they have been my daily drivers. I don't have another car that I use for myself. We have a family car, of course, but that's my wife's car. And for me, it's always been about driving Porsches, because I think, these were meant to be driven every day, and it's a wonderful car. The color that you're looking at, by the way, is called Mahogany Metallic. It wasn't my first choice in a color, but the color that I originally wanted was called Lime Gold Metallic, and I had two dealers who wouldn't order the car for me in that color. I know that may be hard to believe, but their reasoning was if I backed out of the deal for any reason, they would be, in their words, stuck with a car that they felt they might have a difficult time selling. And I told them, well, it's my money, not yours. And they just didn't care. They were, pretty arrogant, to say the least. The years that I come from Porsche, which are very much built by being an enthusiast, those days are almost gone. It's all about money and prestige for some people. For me, it has nothing to do with prestige. It just has to do with being able to drive what I consider to be the finest driving automobile in the world. It's really an incredible car. Porsche's been around 60 years, and their cars you instantly know they're cars when you see them on the road. No matter whether it's a 911 or a Cayman or a Boxster, because they all have a very similar look. So anyway, it's my new pride and joy here. Very, very lucky to be able to afford to buy another one, and I don't take that lightly, by the way. It's hard to get by in this world on a general basis. And I think that if you're able to, you know, step up and buy an automobile like this, and you don't have to dip into lifelong savings to do it and take away from your family, why not? So anyway, I hope you enjoy looking at it. I fell in love with this color eventually. I've never seen it on another Porsche sports car. I have seen it on one of their Cayennes, the SUV, but never on one of the sports cars. So I love it. Well, here, while I'm here, even though I said I'm not going to go over it today, I'll show you the interior. It's a two-tone interior. It's black and tan. And the main reason that I stepped up, it was a bit more expensive to get the two-tone interior, but the reason for it was with tan on the dash, it reflects in the windshield, and the black kind of helps prevent that. So I decided to go with a two-tone interior. I think it's mighty spiffy looking. And with the all-leather interior, you get what they call deviated stitching. It's a contrasting color. So this is tan stitching to match the tan seats, and it's extremely well made, as you can imagine. You know, German cars are, very much, like that. So I'm going to have some fun with it. You'll notice this is a standard transmission car, something that I've always had in sports cars. Porsche has a automatic transmission called a PDK that just gets rave reviews. It's even faster shifting than a standard transmission. But I'm an old school kind of guy. I prefer to really feel like I'm one with my car. So I even at my age, I still have a manual box in it. But it's just a really lovely car, and you can see here's the. Sorry if I'm messing up here, but there's my white. Well, you'll only be able to see the one because they're off, but there's the white gauges. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this 7-8 minute clip on my new car, and another day I'll go over a few of the really dynamite features that even the base model has. They have a couple models above this one. They have an S, they have a GTS, and they now have a GT4, which is just an incredible car. It has a 911 engine and a 3.8 liter, where this is a 2.7 liter 6-cylinder engine. The reason I decided to buy my car at this point, Porsche, because of gasoline mileage requirements throughout the world, not just the United States, they are, along with everybody else it seems, they are going to turbocharged 4-cylinder engines, and they are even doing it in this car. It is not a straight 4. It is an opposed boxer 4-cylinder, 2 cylinders on either side of the engine. So I wanted to stay with the 6-cylinder normally aspirated car, and that's the reason that I bought my car right now, because in just a few months you won't be able to get the Cayman in a 6-cylinder engine. As a matter of fact, you can't get the Boxster now. They just put it online that all sales of the Boxsters will now be the turbocharged 4-cylinder. It'll be a great car. It won't sound the same, but still a fantastic automobile. So anyway, good being back with you. I will be posting another gun video shortly, and until that time, stay well and safe out there.